Hello and welcome back to Up the Villa. This is my match reaction live, late night live for Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 2. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had a good day. If you've been to the game, share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Smash a like. Let's go decent on this, even though we lost. Let's go 800 likes. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you are new. So, a loss. And I actually feel okay about it. I think the reason why I feel okay about it is because the performance was there, and it was up against arguably the second best team in the league, the team that's probably going to push Man City all the way. They are a team that are coached really, really well. They started the game with, I don't think they started with any new faces. So it's a continuation of what they are and what Arteta's built. Tactically, pressing-wise, they're a lot further along their journey with Arteta on where they want to be and what they want to get to. They've probably a lot more settled in the sense of their growth. You know, they're just adding a couple to try and just get that over that line, where I think at Villa, we're still a way to try and get to where we want to be. And we're a work in progress, and we're far from the finished article. And long-standing viewers will know I've used that phrase quite a lot, that we are not the finished article. We are trying to get there, and it may take another 2 years, maybe a year, to finally get where Emery wants us to be with our recruitment, etc. So why I was really impressed with this game is because while we are in this period of new players coming in, adjusting to certain players leaving, I saw some real good positive signs, and a lot you're probably going to find out on tomorrow's episode on Monday, whenever we put it out, the debrief with me and Earl. But yeah, there was just so much to be pleased about. I thought first half, I was very pleased with the amount of chances we didn't let Arsenal create, the amount of times that they weren't really in our 18-yard box, camped in there, camped in that final third with territorial advantage, dominating the game, dominating possession, peppering our goal. I didn't see any of that. So that was really pleasing in itself. And what was pleasing for me in the first half especially was that our press was quite good. When we wanted to go, when we wanted to trigger, we was able to really put them under a lot of pressure. And I think that was pleasing to see. And I think the big chance that fell in that first half was our chance, the Ollie Watkins one, where, look, when you're reacting to a game, you're reacting to a specific match, context generally isn't really needed when you're looking at an individual game. I could say we all know that Watkins is a brilliant shot, blah, 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 and we all love him, but he should absolutely bury that chance. Like, the goal is gaping, and it is a massive, massive chance. Now, whether you're playing Arsenal, Leicester, Ipswich, that has to hit the back of the net for me. Like, it has to hit the net. And it didn't. And again, like, you start thinking, are we going to rue these missed opportunities? So that should have got him. But, the bright spark all game for Villa really was Morgan Rogers. Like, he was so good. It was unbelievable. And he was just ploughing through that Arsenal midfield. He was composed, aggressive, powerful. Like, there was skill involved there, where he just sort of like nicked it past Partey and it just sort of like flicked round him. Absolutely love that. He was sensational. And if that's what we've got to come from him, brilliant. And what else was really pleasing was when I did the predicted lineup, when I was talking about us being on transition, we were able to exploit Arsenal and we was able to pose them so many problems. And first off, I just thought, getting half-time, 0-0, great half of football against a really good team. We held our own. We limited their chances to, I don't think they created much at all, did they, in the first half, really? So big chances fell to Villa. And then second half, we really grew into it with our possession-based game. We had a spell of, like, controlled dominance, and, like, the crowd started to get up, and we were really, like, vibrant, and we were still posing so many problems on transition, finding those half spaces and just completely bypassing their whole midfield. And there were so many times that they were, like, scrambling around for dear life, Arsenal, to try and get on the back of us. Again, there was a sort of like gamesmanship in there. There was a lot of fouls. They were trying to break our play. Partey, he had a yellow, I think. He could have had another one, I think, when he pulled someone down in the second half. We were just really on top. We were doing so well. And then we had that next chance where it fell to Watkins, and, Raya makes a fantastic save off the Onana. Onana hits the bar, doesn't he? And then it falls to Watkins. And again, it's a great save, but he's got to do better. he's got to do. He's got to bury it. Like he's got to finish it. Like we can't make excuses. We can't just because it's Watkins. We can't say we let him off. He should have scored 2 goals today. And if we'd have scored 2, we probably would have won the game. So again, you rue those chances because they sort of it was a decent move for their goal. And I think it's Saka that finds a bit of space, doesn't he? We just back off a little bit and they score. And yeah, it's frustrating. Somewhat kind of against the run of play, probably against the momentum of that half. And then when they get the second one that season, it's like game over for us, and it's really difficult for us to get back in the game. But so many positives: how we played, how we pressed, how we played out from the back, how we played through pressure. Morgan Rogers, unbelievable. I thought Bailey played well. I did actually think Bailey played well. Tielemans was brilliant as well. How many times did he make some really good tackles? I thought he was really good. Onana was good. Nedeljkovic, really pleased for him because it's a tough ask. Tough ask coming up against Martinelli. I felt like he handled him well. He won his battles. He looked really good. He grew into the game. Hopefully he's going to stick around now because I think he's really got something. I think he's got some real ability, and he's such a young kid, and this is what we want. If you're good enough, you will play. And hopefully that's where we're at with Nedeljkovic. I think like Justin said on the fan cam, it'd have been so easy to put Konsa at right back, Carlos as centre half, and go with that. But we didn't. We mixed it up. So I think all in all, I'm really pleased with how we played. I think that's the most pleasing aspect of it. And I think it gives me good hope for the Champions League games, for the big games that we're going to play at Villa. So yeah, I think that's just how I feel. Really, I had a good day at Villa. Really nice to be back. So let's have a little look at who's in the building. My voice is going as well. So Michael is here. So Michael's saying, weirdly, I felt more comfortable watching the game today than I did the 1-0 last season. We just weren't clinical tonight, but I feel feeling positive about what's to come. Yeah, I echo that, mate. I think it's a great comment. I think we weren't under the cosh. It wasn't like siege mentality, was it? I thought we played well. I thought we did really well. Let's have a little look at some of the other comments. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, if you want to put some thoughts in the chat, I'll quickly read them out on how you felt we played, and I'll read them out. Arsenal playing like champions they are already, to give you the ball and defend, punish you if they get a chance. That's how champions play. I think they're based on that. I think they are some way from being champions. No, I'm not feeling that. Not feeling that was a champion's performance. I think what it probably was is that when they didn't play well, they got 3 points. I think that's probably fair. And I think over the course of a season, you've got to do that. But I think you don't really want to be doing it on game week 2. I think when you start doing that on like game week 32, then that's fair enough. But I think, yeah, you don't want to be clinging on like that they were against us. On another day, we get 3 goals, don't we? So is Carlos off, do you think, not even coming on for an injury? Possibly. I think, he's been in talks with Fulham, hasn't he? So I think that hand has already been shown that he's potentially wants to leave, a little bit like Moreno. I think if someone bids for him, then he probably will go and will bring in a target. But yeah, it doesn't leave you much time, does it? If he goes on deadline day, we're going to have to bring someone in. And like Henry said in his presser, he only wants to bring in real quality. He wants to achieve big things at Villa. So I think, we're not here to just bring in anyone. We want quality that's going to improve the team. So I think that's just where we're at with that. Just a shame we had to wait Just a shame we have to wait a week to put it right. Everyone minus Watkins were up for it today. Yeah, I don't think Watkins probably wasn't up for it. I think I think he's probably like a bit mentally fatigued. I don't know. That's just the vibe I've got. He's not had a pre-season. I mean, look at Declan Rice today. He was awful. Saka, was he much better? So, the three English players that were playing at the Euros looked way off it to me. So I think he's just got to get sharp. But yeah, I think he has got to finish them chances. You can't. I don't think anyone can say he shouldn't have not scored it. He should have scored. Rogers was amazing. I've had bad hay fever all day as well today. Duran seems to have upped his game in terms of passing and hold-up play. That little ball to Ramsey, I thought he looked a threat, didn't he? I thought his link-up was good. He just wanted the ball, didn't he? Which is good. Arsenal were not good. We had most of the chances. Should have been 2-0 up from 2 open goals. Fully agree. What is Rodgers on was absolutely sensational and will be playing for England very, very soon. I agree. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna win the league. No chance. Absolutely no chance. So I mean, they're my thoughts. I just wanted to just jump on tonight and just share my thoughts. We'll do a real in-depth tactical debrief with Earl. So stay tuned for that, guys. So make sure you smash the likes, comment your thoughts. Up the Villa.